All right, sometimes technique tutorials are some of the hardest videos to shoot. Not because I don't know what I'm playing on the harp. It's sometimes very, very difficult to describe what I'm doing, which is the reason that I haven't made one for a while. We're going to go over a technique that I've been doing. I don't know what it's called, but I'm just going to call it a rising and a falling tone. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting out, and the easiest way I found to describe this would be by singing. Now, don't judge me. I am a horrible singer. It's much easier on the harp, but just to demonstrate the mouth sound, if we were to start off, oh, and then we start moving our tongue up to get the tone to go up. But the shape I want you to make with your tongue is if you were to say the word Yule or you, how your tongue curls, it makes kind of a bowl, Yule, but not with the ool at the end, where you're making the L, Yule, or you. And we're going to go up in tone if I were saying it. And we're going to be doing this inward and outward. So singing doesn't apply. We're not going to be vocalizing. If we were to go, starting off with your tongue in the center, oh, if I was to make that Yule with my tongue kind of cupping, oh, as we go up, there's kind of two different things going on. I don't know what exactly they are going on with the tone, but and I'm making kind of a cup shape, almost like if my tongue was oblong, but it was rolling like a Yule, like a U. And I'm going to do this on an in-breath. So I'm singing out just to demonstrate it, but I'm doing it on an in-breath going up, and then once I'm all full of air, I'll do it on an out-breath, or you can start off with an out-breath until you get up and then go in, just however is most comfortable for you. You're just bringing in small amounts of air or bringing out small amounts of air, and when you can't bring in any more air or can't put out any more air, just switch and do it in the other direction, because you can do this. It doesn't matter whether you're breathing out or breathing in. And then once we get to the top, I'm going to roll my tongue up and drop it back. Oh, like if you were to say, your tongue bowls and drops back. It's a really cool effect, and I find it works the best on harps with no saturation like Morchang or Monop. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play Morchang. We're going to go, oh, and the tongue bowls and drops out. So we chase the tone up and cradle the tone, and then we let it fall out. Do it on a Gorka or something that helps as well. Something fuzzy, something with a draw start. And I'm going up to find the tones and then coming back down. And you can add open close to this. It just creates almost, it feels like in your head, I don't know if it translates to on the microphone or to the other people listening. It feels like you're doing the tones rising and falling at the same time. But that's not what it's actually doing. It's just a fun little technique I've been doing for a while. And I didn't know how to describe it. And I was driving today, and as the snow began to fall, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to demonstrate it by singing, oh, and you can add more things to it. And play around with the subtleties of the back of your tongue. If you were to say, that feeling you get at the back of your tongue, play around with that a little bit. And there I just dropped into playing just breathless play. I was opening up my throat, but still moving my tongue up. So you can get a lot of different subtleties of creating a rising tone by moving your tongue up and then dropping it down with breathing out, breathing in, changing, making subtle changes to the back of your tongue, to the front of your tongue, or also just opening up your throat and stopping breathing. We'll just play around with this for a minute. We'll call this video done. And if I start off with an out breath, sometimes it helps me to get a little bit of air in my lungs, expand my lungs a little bit, and to sit more straight up. The more you slouch, the harder it is because your lungs feel like there's less room in them. So something I'm working on now is sitting upright, good posture. There I did an out breath, then an in breath. Then I went and just held my breath and played with my throat. And then I went back to either an in or an out breath. You can kind of go up and come down with your tones and make these subtle changes. And it totally changes the feeling of the harp. Anyways, that's going to be it for this technique tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. I love y'all. It's going to be an awesome 2019. Harp always.
Bye.